Good morning students, welcome back. So let us continue this chapter. In this video we will be seeing certain methods and built-in functions which are applicable for a string along with practical demo of the same in Python program. Okay, there are so many methods in string and I would be discussing here all the important methods and all the applicable methods which are a part of your syllabus for 11th as well as 12th standard. Mark my one word very properly, that whatever things we are learning here in 11th standard, almost 20-25% of the same thing is present in 12th standard. So do not think in that way that this preparation, all these things in computer science that we are learning will be for the sake of 11th standard only. No, computer science works in a different manner as compared to physics, chemistry and bio. The same thing, the same contents, the same chapter will be there in 12th standard, and whatever we are studying from 11th standard, almost 10 to 12 marks things are coming the same as we are studying in 11th standard in 12th standard. So please be, you can say, serious regarding these things that we are discussing. Now, string methods and functions. Now, first of all, we have to understand why do we require these string methods or string functions. To manipulate the string, to find out properties of string, to alter the string, to update the string, means in short, to work with strings, we require this string functions and methods. So the first and very important and the very popular string function that we are going to study first of all is the length function. Now as you can understand with the word only, it helps us in, you can say, returns the length of the string. Okay, now what is the meaning of this returns? Whenever we are executing or firing this method inside Python program, this Python program will bring back the length of the string. We will just see it practically. Returns the length of the string. Okay, let us switch over to the Python program. Let us say I want to take a manual string that today is a wonderful day and winter is coming. Okay, I've written a random string and I want to print the length of this string. So what is the, you can say, method? Length, and inside the bracket we will write the string name. Okay, and as always I tell, please format the output. We will write proper message, the length. Actually it is not compulsory, but we should develop a practice by which we are able to, you can say, format the output. The length of the string is, I always repeat, whenever we are writing any message and writing any variable or function, between that comma has to be there. Okay, so let us save and run this program. As you can see, it is giving us the precise length of the string. Remember, length also calculates this blank spaces. Done. So that was the first function, that is length. Second function is capitalize, and here we will be using the American English version, because as I you can say explained to you in one of the chapter that all the computer codecs are designed in ASCII. Okay, American Standard for Information Interchange. So ASCII uses American English. So in you might have observed that in computer science many spellings are different. Like in English language we will use this spelling of color, but in computer science or computer terminology we are using this. In the same way, maybe in English language we are using capitalize, LISE, but in computer science terminology we have to use capitalize, LIZE. Okay. Okay, so capitalize means, I think it is easy to understand, that returns the string in capitals or uppercase. Let us see the demo of the same also. We will go back to this. I think we can use the same string only. Print a dot capitalize. Remember, I just forgot to mention the syntax of this length is, I will write the syntax here. Syntax of this length is length in bracket we need to write the string name. Correct? Similarly, the syntax of this capitalize is string name. Okay, whatever is the string, dot capitalize. You have to remember this syntaxes. It works in a different way. Sometimes we have to specify the string name inside the bracket. Sometimes string name dot method name. Okay, so you have to understand these cases. So let us execute this now. Okay, now as you are seeing that there is no changes here. Okay, as you are seeing that there is no changes here, so there is a reason. We will use with a simple input first of all. Okay, so what did you observe? Very special observation I wanted to show it to you. That is why first of all I run initially. What does capitalize do? It will not capitalize the entire string, but it will only capitalize the first letter of the word. I hope you are understanding. It will not capitalize the entire string, but it will capitalize the first letter of the word. Okay. Now what if we try with two words? Okay. What if we try with two words? Say today is Saturday. Okay. Let us observe. Again you are seeing it is not only capitalizing everything, it is only capitalizing the first letter of the sentence. Okay, so be very specific. What is the use of capitalize? Initially we thought that it would be capitalizing the entire sentence. It was not the case. Then we thought that it would be capitalizing every word. It is not that case. Correct fact is it will capitalize only the first letter of the entire string. Okay, so it returns the string in uppercase. I would like to, you can say, add a condition: only the first letter of the string. Okay, later on we will have different methods of upper and lower where we may be able to capitalize the entire thing, but capitalize method works in a way it will capitalize, but what it will capitalize, that is why concurrently I am working with the program, so that if just I am speaking of the theory, many of you may not be able to understand. So concurrently, togetherly, simultaneously I am working with the program here, so you are understanding what happens when we run it. Initially we thought capitalize would be capitalizing the entire, you can say, sentence. It was not the case. Then we thought that it would be capitalizing every word's first letter. It is not the case. Finally we came to a result that it is capitalizing only the first letter of the string. Okay, no matter how big the string gets, whenever we are running, it is capitalizing only the first letter of the string. Okay, so I hope you are clear with the use of capitalize. The third thing that I would like to discuss, there are so many methods, students, but I am discussing only those methods which is actually very useful to all of you. And mark my word, this third method will be ultra useful. Replace. Okay. Now, in general English conscience, replace means you are replacing one thing with the another. Okay, one thing with the another. So before I explain the meaning, let us write the syntax of the same. Syntax will be string name dot replace old word, means the word which I want to replace. New word means which word the old word will be replaced with. Okay, string dot replace, string name dot replace old word comma new word. Old word means which is the word from the string that I want to replace. New word means which is that new word which will replace the old word from the string. So if I want to write some explanation of the same, replaces the word from a string with a new word. Okay, let us see the practical implication of the same. I will make this string little meaningful. Today is Saturday and it is a holiday. Okay, let us try multiple occurrences. Suppose the first occurrence I want to replace is with was. Okay, do not see grammatical errors and other things. I want to replace is with was from this sentence. Okay, so let us say a string name dot replace, which is the word from this above string I want to replace? Is. I want to replace with what? Was. Okay, and let us try to print the same and let us see some error or something comes or not. So as you are seeing very carefully, just observe. Today is Saturday and it is a holiday. What command I specified? We have to obviously print the sentence. Okay, so a dot replace is I want to replace with was, and what is the output? As you are seeing, is replaced with was. Correct? Now let us say I want to replace today with yesterday. Today with yesterday. Today with yesterday. Okay, I hopefully it will also work. As you see, don't just avoid the grammatical errors. Instead of today we are using yesterday. Now let us try to think something else, because we normally are making errors also now. I want to replace such a word in the string which is not available only. Suppose from this string I want to replace was with that, but do you think was is available here? No. So we should also learn the behavior which Python gives us once we are creating an error. Okay, what is the thing? Nothing, no change is there. Okay, so Python could not find this word was, so it is not able to make any necessary changes, but more importantly it is not giving us an error. Now also I would like to see if it could replace part of a word. Part of a word means, suppose holiday, I want to replace holy with some other word. Okay, I hope you understand. Till now we try to replace entire words. Now let us see if it could replace part of a word. So I want to change holy to something else. Say, let it not be meaningful, and as you can see it is able to perform the replacements. Now I am you can say more interested. I want to see whether it could change letters or not. Okay, suppose I want to replace the letter I with Z. Okay, so let us see if it works. As you can see, wherever I was there, today is, instead of I it is replacing with Z. Wherever I is there, it, Z has come, is, Z has come, holiday, here Z has come. So I think students, with this you are very clear with the use of how do you make use of the replace method in strings in Python. Okay, very useful method, can be used, ultra useful in many of the programs. Okay, the next function or the next method that I would like to discuss is alpha. Okay, now one thing I would be very specific. Any method which starts with is, okay, any method that starts with is a Boolean method. Okay, now what is the meaning of Boolean method? It will have only two outputs, that is either true or false. Any method in Python, let it be not only for string, let it be any method in Python, if that method is beginning with is, we have to understand it is a Boolean method. Boolean method means there will be only two cases of the method, two outputs, either it will be true or it will be false. Please remember this thing. Now what is the use of this method is alpha? It will check whether the string contains only alphabets. Okay, whether the string contains only alphabets. If a string contains only alphabets, it will return true. If string contains alphabets plus something else also, maybe some symbols or numbers, it will return us false. So let us see. I will use this string only. Say print syntax. I think we saw here. What is the syntax? Syntax is, I will write the syntax here. Syntax for this method is string name dot is alpha. So as you are observing, till now only length is the method where the string name is specified inside. Otherwise everywhere string name is specified outside. You can say preceded with a dot. So syntax for this is alpha method is string name dot is alpha. Let us see what is the string name. A dot is alpha. Okay, let us try to run this. And as you are seeing, it is false. As you are seeing, surprisingly it is false. So what is the reason for this being false? Very surprising result for you. For me it is not the case, because it is understandable for me why it is coming false. Why it is coming false? We are thinking, sir, it contains only alphabets only. Do not forget, space is a non-alphabetic character. Do not forget, space is a non-alphabetic character. Okay, so alphabet means it should contain only alphabets. Even if it contains a space also, it will give us false. So as you can see, I have removed all the spaces, and once we are running, you will see it is giving us the result true. Correct? Let us try to insert, you can say, sneak in a number very, you can say, cautiously. We will feel that Python does not know, but Python knows that there is a number. That means is alpha, you can say, method will return us false. Let us try to sneak in a symbol. Okay, sneak in a symbol, and whether let us see Python catches us or not. Python is catching us. So is alpha means only alpha. Even if we are using a space and running it, you will say that it is giving us false. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear with the is alpha method. The same way of is alpha, there is one more method. You will be very clear as soon as I write the name of the method, that is digit. Is digit means it is again a boolean method. It will return true or false. It will check whether the string contains only digits. Only digits. Only digits means it should contain only numbers. If it contains alphabet, false. If it contains space, false. If it contains symbol, false. Okay, I think syntax of the same applicable will be as per the is alpha. Let us practice this up in the program. First of all, I will just change the name. Definitely it will give us false here because all are characters. Let us try with digits. Some digits I have used without any space. It is giving us true. Let us try with a digit with space. It will be definitely giving us false. Let us try with a digit with a symbol. It is obviously giving us false. So I hope you are very clear with this method, is alpha and is digit. Okay students, so that would be it from my side for this video. Next video again we will continue with more string methods and functions with their practical implication in Python. Thank you and have a nice day.